I am assuming the audio is working. That's what I'm just going to assume. If the audio is not working, I hope someone tells me. Just going to wait a little bit. The chat's definitely working. If this gets made into an edited video or not, I do not know. Turn up the mic volume just a little bit. Maybe that's a bit too much. My mouse is very loud. I had to pull out the backup mouse because the normal mouse wasn't working. So you can like hear me click. I mean, technically, I'd prefer it if you couldn't hear me click. I'm also trying to figure out the right mic volume. I'll have to get a new mouse because this one's just a bit loud. Like you can hear my scroll wheel. Like that's my scroll wheel you can hear right now. Diabolical. I'm also not speaking very loud because there's other people home. So, yippee. But I guess let's start the actual stream. This is the current list I have. 3 Girsu, the best starter in the deck. 3 Harp, the second best starter. 3 Symbol Skeleton, the worst starter. 2 Orcust Nightmare, 1 World Crown, 1 World Wand, 1 Cirrus. I don't know if Azamina Orcust would typically play Cirrus, but it came up an excruciating amount of times when I was testing it yesterday. I initially had cut it, but it kept coming up over and over and over and over, and I'm like, screw it, I'm just putting it back in the deck. One babble, one return, one foolish, because I mean, it's a good enough Orcust card that isn't an Orcust card. One crescendo, one Diabell Star, one hollowed, one deception, three wanted. I am trying to only use cards that I can actually obtain in real life, which is why I'm only on the one deception. I don't want to have to buy another Diabell Star. I actually have an OTS ulti of her right now. It's in a binder somewhere. But I do have an OTS ulti of her. So I at least get use out of that. One nib, one called by, two droplet, three Fuelos, three Ash, three Droll, three Imperm. For the extra deck, Ilya Sylvia, Mu Resialago, Changel, Double Ding, Boral Sword. I'm on Boral Sword over Axis Code because Axis Code at most is going to get like one pop. So that's okay, but also Boral Sword, the way it's worded, it outs towers through combat. Their towers needs to have like a ridiculous amount of attack for Boral Sword to not be able to clear it. Because it will still gain half of its attack even if its attack doesn't get cut in half. So if I swung into a Liger Dancer, which is like 3,800, Boral Sword still activates, gaining what? I want to say 19. Is that 49 now? It clears the Liger Dancer. One I don't know how to pronounce his name, the Orcust Mech Knight. No, I'll call him Link 4 Gearsu, or whatever I feel like. One Nightmare Unicorn. Fun fact, that is not IP. I know they look the same, but that's Ibli. One Long Gearsu. One Dark. IPSP. Double Galatea. One Galatea I. I don't own a second copy of this card. If I had a second copy, I'd likely be playing it, but I don't have a second copy. I'm not going to be doing any best of threes because I want to actually figure out how this deck functions. So I'm just going to do singles for the most part. What? Okay. Nexus is being weird. And this is pure Fire King. This Imperm is doing nothing until that Kieran gets dealt with. I'm saving Ash for the island. Probably a bad idea, but it's fine. They could hypothetically heat on me, but my opener was trash anyway. Outside of the Foolish, that's going to do some numbers on the droplet. Ooh. A wanted poster and draw phase. Gotta be the Diabell Star. And I'll special her by pitching Nightmare. Activate the Witch. I'll set a Deception. I feel like it's worth it to get the Omni Negate before I start doing stuff, to be honest. So I'll threaten the Omni before committing anything else. Yep. Fine by me. Summoning Phonics. Destroying the Phonics. Foolish. Send Harp. I will Harp effect. Summon Girsu. Girsu effect. That Nimperm, yep. Well, that sucks. Well, I think it's going to be worth it to have wanted put back the Deception. Another Harp. That's a normal summon. Make Eye. Activate Eye, pitch Droplet. I think we'll add the Babble. I think adding Babble will be better here. I'm going to normal the Harp. Galatea. Nightmare target Galatea. Bin the skeleton. Galatea target Nightmare. Set Crescendo. I banish Girsu. Summon. Make Long Girsu. Symbol Skeleton effect. Summon the Galatea. Ding. I have a Harp and Grave, so I'll send something of theirs to the grave. And I'll send the Sanctuary. I'll go face for a bit of damage. Main 2. Elingirsu. Set. Activate. Add back. I'll add back a symbol skeleton. And I think that's it for my turn. The draw phase, I'll use I, banishing Elingirsu. Summon. Then use I effect. Pitch symbol. Add the crown. Onyx. That's fine. Arvada. I have nothing for that. I don't know why they normal summoned the Arvada if they were going to destroy it regardless. Arvada target Kieran. That's fine. Onyx. That's fine. Imperm the Onyx. I think that might be wraps for them. End of main, sure. They're trying to crash into Elingirsu so they can do something? I don't think so. Add back Harp. Yep. I was gonna steal it, and they couldn't crash. Which would have been disgusting. It's nothing I want to do and draw. Normal summon Girsu effect. Bin Nightmare. Girsu effect. Token. Nope, don't got anything else. I affect pitch the Fua at the Babel. Before I do anything else, I'll activate the Babel, making everything a quick effect. Nightmare target Girsu. Bin the Harp. Galatea. Ooh, excuse me. Galatea effect target Nightmare. Yes, I will set Crescendo. I did not mean to do that. It's fine though, I still have Foolish in hand. The misclick doesn't matter. Too much, at least. Activate Foolish. Bin the skeleton. Skeleton effect. Target Galatea. Summon. Make ding. Ding effect. Attach. Harp. And then we'll Elengirsu. You now have a symbol skeleton engrave, so we'll take back the Girsu, shuffle back Hollowed, steal the token, and then make IP. And then I'll just hold other interactions. Cyberdark Cannon. I think Chimera is the one I want to stop, so I'll let that go through. Worm. They gave this deck a circular? I think I will do stuff here. Harp. Summon Girsu from deck. Summon activate Girsu. Oh, I guess I didn't have a symbol skeleton in rotation, but we're gonna get one anyway. Then I will SP effect. Or IP effect to make SP. And then use SP to banish that. So they don't fusion summon. Magical Mallets. Huh. Sure. I have a feeling that they're trying to go for the towers. So I'll Ash. Because they're going to send a monster from extra deck to grave. Summoning Worm. Adding back Horizon. Adding Cyber Dragon. I forgot. I am playing against a Cyber Dragon deck. Yep. And there goes him. I'll just revive him though. Nightmare target. Sin symbol. I think having the steal is going to be better than having the ding send. What I'm trying to accomplish is cutting them off at a point where they won't be able to extend through it. Yeah, it becomes Cyber Dragon. I forgot about that. I can just Ellen Gearsu, send something. Send one card in the field's grave. Chimera. I'll banish the Gearsu. I affect pitch. Add the crown. Normal summon a Cyber Dark. Why is it? Oh, I know why now. I'll just have to negate them. Overload fusion. Tag you and you out. I did misplay pretty hard, but I mean, I'm playing against Cyber Dragon, so the thing I want to do is stop the OTK, which I don't think I can do because I misplayed so hard on multiple points. And they had like a billion lines of extension. Also, I'm on a machine deck. Oh, I am on 4 seconds. Okay, I have to turn chaining off because I have like no time. am alive. Okay, what do I have to deal with? A lot. We'll start with a crescendo. Add a Girsu from Banishment. Yeah, I think they see the writing on the wall. I will bin harp. Then harp effect. Summon nightmare. Yeah. This hand's going to be pretty hard to screw up. But I'll find a way to screw it up. Don't worry. If there's a way to screw it up, I will find it. No, pitch droplet actually. Add the crown. Get that in the hand. Boom. Bin harp. Activate harp. Summon the skeleton. Galatea. Effect, target nightmare. Set one. Yep, I'll set the crescendo. I effect, banish Girsu. Ellen Girsu. Symbol skeleton, target Galatea. Ding. Ding effect. Attach material. Give me that harp. Ellen Girsu, target symbol. I'll shuffle back. I'll actually shuffle back foolish because I don't need to extend more. Make an IP and pass the turn. I don't know why they didn't wait, or I don't know why they didn't do that in draw phase. Because if I have a droll, they're kind of just screwed now. Obviously, I don't have the droll, but they are just kind of screwed. if I did have the droll. Now they have the Habakiri, and that's a Prime Ash. I think binning Cirrus is going to be better than summoning out the Crown. I'm going to banish Galatea. Summon. They're going to get King Sark into free draw. Fine by me, man. I'll pitch that symbol skeleton. Add the crown. Now if I steal something, I can like... I mean, obviously not letting that stick is going to be excellent. And I'm giving them a free draw, but like hitting that King Sark off their field is going to be really good. Ew. I could steal that Fenrir though. I'm just trying to add one. Like, I don't really care. Just keep throwing cards on the board. I'll let Unicorn go through. I have an idea. Ellen Gearsu, give me Gearsu. Then Harp. Put back the wand. Take the unicorn. Then Gearsu effect. Bin Nightmare. That's another Fenrir. That's kind of annoying. Had a second King Sark. I will crescendo the King Sark. Because I've seen like a bunch of Cash and Horus stuff out of them now. I've seen hand traps. I already ashed their Habakiri. End of main. Yeah, I'll Orcust Nightmare target Gearsu. Ben Cirrus. I'm gonna banish Ellen Gearsu face down. I don't really care too much now. Now I get to rip something out of their extra deck. I'll hit the wreck. Battle phase. They're both only 24. Typhon. They can't summon anymore this turn because they summoned a Typhon. And that's an insane top deck. Holy crap. That top deck just won me the game. And I was basically going to kill them that turn. This will likely be a pretty short stream. I don't want to be here for too long. Wanted. Diabell Star. I'll summon her by pitching Imperm. Activate her effect. Set Deception. Activate Deception. Effective Deception. Tribute. Add Hollowed. Activate. This is not a great hand. So I'm likely going to put back the Deception so I can get an extra draw. That seems pretty good. Just see if I can draw into like one better extender. I did not, unfortunately. Normal the skeleton. Link for Eye. Activate Eye. Honestly, I think we pitch return here. Grab the crown. Special the crown. Make it Galatea. What's the line? I banish symbols, summon out. It's just a link 3. I think we do it like this. Banish target. Set Babel. Or Crescendo. think the steel is going to be better. I mean, it's still Elengirsu. It's just not a great line. Elengirsu is just a really good card. I'll banish the return. Make Elengirsu. Uses effect. Add back the return. I'll set a card in phase. Then I will make the steel live as early as possible. If for whatever reason they have a way to mill my deck and hit my wand, I'll have a crown in hand. Still have multiple points of interaction. And here's where things get really annoying. They're mowing right now. But, yeah, things are about to get really annoying because for some reason it doesn't want to show what cards my opponent sets, and this deck can like set 3 from deck in the same chain. So I'm gonna be completely oblivious to really anything that they try to set up. Goodness. I can just negate that. I'm chain blocking him. So I'll hit him with an imperm. See? They just set a card from deck and I didn't get to see what it was. They negated something too, but it doesn't really matter that much. They just set 2 from deck and I have no idea what they were. That's really annoying. Take control, huh? Well, I'll take your guy then. Am I just not allowed to steal now? That's amazing. Imperm column. Got imperm columned. I might just be screwed next turn, though. Yep. It's not ideal, but I can probably make it work. I banished the return. Well, I guess I lose now. I didn't even know that was set. I think they might have set it from hand, though. Still, I can't do anything now. Okay. Okay, they're just gonna leave. I think I have enough in me for like 1 or 2 more games after this. I just don't want to stream for too terribly long today. You know, assuming somebody joins. Hello. So is anyone really gonna join? Pretty please? I mean, all I'm doing is playing Orcust. Not even winning the good variants. Like Horus. Or Fiendsmith. Or Millennium. I don't like Millennium. That one pays like 4k life to do its combo. To get to Zombie Vampire. So, and you go into time. I mean, yeah, it's a good engine, but like, TCG time rules are annoying. Like, better hope you have a way to do 41 turn 1 in time. I don't know, man. Seems pretty far-fetched to me. I don't even think there's a rank 8 that just does that. I don't even think there's a way to do that. Assuming you're playing a normal deck. I can literally do one of my dailies for TCG Pocket while I wait. That's pretty funny. They are mowing right now, so you might be hearing some loud noises in the background. If somebody doesn't join in like the next 2 minutes, I'll probably begin starting to end stream because people are mowing, and you know, it's not a very fun stream if nothing is happening. I am building a new commander deck. Because why not? Let me pull it out. Ugh. I'm back. It's a partner commander. It's Gilanra Caller of Wirewood and Elena Kessig Trapper. And what Caller of Wirewood does is you can tap him to spend one green mana on a spell, and if that spell has a converted mana cost of 6 or higher, you get to draw a card. And then Kessig Trapper has first strike, and you can tap her to add an amount of red equal to the power among creatures, to the greatest power among creatures you control that enter the battlefield this turn. And the entire deck is just playing a bunch of lands and a bunch of big fat creatures, so you can continuously draw cards and then play more of them. It's a really cheap deck too. I picked up most of it for like $20. Still waiting on like one more package in the mail today. But that's what I've been up to lately. Of course, I'm still playing Yu-Gi-Oh, as you can tell. I'm messing around with Orcust. It doesn't really seem like anyone's joining. I think they're done with me for the day. I'm still waiting for the Savage Dragon profile picture to come back. Someone tell the Nexus devs to send me the Savage Dragon profile picture. I've been waiting for it, but the moment I had enough to buy it, they just stopped putting it in the shop. And I want him. I want that to be my profile picture. And tell the Nexus devs I am angry about it. But that'll probably be it for the stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks to anyone who joined in live. I've been having a lot of fun with Orcust lately. Little health update. I am feeling better than normal. They put me on some painkillers, and regular painkillers don't do it for me, but it seems like this one is, which is good. So I'm in less constant pain. I'm still in constant pain, but just less of it, which is really nice. Still having health issues. I still have a hard time getting around, but at least I am suffering a little less, which is a good thing. The side effect is that it makes me tired, and even on the lowest dosage they can possibly get me on, I have to take it at night because it will knock me out. I'm apparently just a sleepy little guy. But that's the stream. They're mowing, so I don't want to keep this dragged on for too long. So I'll see you guys next time.